Hi, and welcome back to the UpContent Help Center. In this video, we're going to be going over the use of Zapier when adding articles to a collection within UpContent. Once we have UpContent integrated within Zapier, we can go ahead and click Make a Zap. The first example we're going to be going over is how to trigger Zapier to automate the ability whenever an article is added to a specific collection, send an email to your email account using Gmail. So we're going to go ahead for our trigger event. We're going to select our app, which is going to be UpContent. And then we can choose the trigger event. We're going to go ahead and say article added to collection. Continue. We go ahead and choose an UpContent account that we'd like to use. Hopefully you're signed in another tab somewhere just in case if something were to get disconnected. Go ahead and choose an account. I'm going to choose this first one up here, UpContent Dylan Charterisky, and click continue. Now within here, we're going to go ahead and choose the actual UpContent account itself. So these are all the UpContent accounts I have access to. I'm going to go ahead and choose my own personal account. Within my own personal account, I have a few collections. I'm going to go ahead and choose that collection that I want to have the automation set to. I'm going to go ahead and choose website demo. We're going to go ahead and click continue. We can go ahead and test the trigger. Looks like it was successful. We get all of the information here. So article C is what it's describing to me as. We have the image URL, the link URL, the summary. So as more and more Americans receive the COVID-19 vaccine, some are sharing their excitement with friends and family by posting a selfie holding their vaccination card on social media. That may not be such a good idea. If I go back to UpContent itself and I go to my collections, I got a website demo. I can see here that my summary is right here. That is being pulled into Zapier for automation. You can go ahead and click continue. And we're going to go ahead and select an action. We're going to go ahead and select which app we'd like to add that action to. For my instance, I'm going to go ahead and select Gmail. You would then go ahead and select an action event. I'm going to go ahead and say I want to send an email, which basically is saying anytime an article is added to the website demo collection, send an email. You go ahead and choose your Gmail account. The only Gmail account I have is my Dylan at UpContent. We're going to go ahead and click continue. We would then go ahead and set up the action. We want to make sure that we have an email address in the to spot. You can also contain CCs or BCCs. And then you're going to have who the email is being sent from. So for this instance, Dylan at UpContent. You can go ahead and also say it's from a name instead of an email account itself. And set a reply to. Here we can set the subject line. We can either add in a bunch of characteristics of the article itself, or you can just go ahead and type in what you want to say. We can say a new article has been added to your website demo collection. And that's going to be a subject line. We can have a body type. We can select if it's plain or HTML. We're going to leave it to be plain. You can then go ahead and do the same thing in body. You can either type in or add tags pertaining to the article that was added to the collection within UpContent. For instance, I'm going to want to go ahead and add the title, and I can go ahead and press enter. I can go ahead and click show all options. Go ahead and add the summary, the publisher, and the date published. And then we can go ahead and work these around however we want. After that, you can add a signature if you'd like, and you can also have a label or mailbox that this message is sent to, as well as add attachments. Go ahead and click continue. You can then go ahead and test the action. We can see what the email is going to look like. So we have the subject, the body type, and the body with no signature, no label / mailbox, and no attachment. Let's go ahead and click test and continue. The next thing we would do is go ahead and turn that Zap on by clicking turn on Zap. And then we can share it with our fellow coworkers if we'd like, so they can replicate this with their own spin on it. Let's go ahead and see that Zap in action now. If I go ahead and click on any of these articles in my topics and I add it to my website demo collection, send to the collection, we can see that that article was added to the collection. And I can go ahead and sort this by added just to make sure that this is the correct one we're looking at. Now, when we check our email inbox, we can see that that article has been received with the subject line as a new article has been added to your website demo collection. And then we can see the pertinent information that we had set within Zapier received in the body of the message.
If you have any questions or any concerns about the UpContent platform, please reach out to us at info@upcontent.com, myself specifically, Dylan@upcontent.com, or you can give us a phone call at the number 412-447-1773. Thanks.